EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Brown Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
A guy coming off his best season as a pro. Here's Nick Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Let's go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The Browns are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
Thompson Robinson off of play action.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Elijah Moore, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, look at this Baltimore defense.
They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. Man, think about
7.
that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Thompson Robinson. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's to the 15.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. To give him a gain of 38.
So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Again on first down, Chubb. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Marcus Williams from his safety spot making a nice play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
Here, look at this Baltimore defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think
it's a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they can't bring him down. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he stopped immediately there.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. A give running right is Mitchell.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
That is caught.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage?
They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid combination defensive back.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
Well, you know, most quarterbacks, when you talk about their big playability, you talk about the arm, but this, an absolutely huge play with a leg.
And also with his mind, because he had to see this play develop in order to make the decision to keep it and run. And how about him looking up and seeing the seas part for him once he got past the line of scrimmage? My first thought, I think he can go all the way, and I'm trying not to take over your call of this play, partner.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
55 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the option right is Jackson. 1st down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
21. Browns nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Ready, set.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson.
13-yard line.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Sticking to the air, it's Thompson Robinson.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the field goal.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
That's caught. It's Flowers.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Tucker's kick is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Round 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Jackson on first down. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
Into space at the 45.
And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Now Lamar changing the play. They run over center with Mitchell.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Another run with Mitchell.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Jackson from the shotgun. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Hey, Alpha. Go.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Touchdown!
Zay Flowers
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Ravens 31, Browns 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson sliding out of the pocket.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Thompson Robinson now.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Thompson Robinson
dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
throwing. Thompson Robinson.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
David Ajabo running in to take him down.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
Powering his way forward.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. 119 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And runs like that with explosiveness, that's what this rookie can bring to the table.
And add to it speed, patience, vision. A rookie has all of that. That's usually a veteran's combo plate. I love this guy.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Able to find the open complete.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Down.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But
And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find...
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards.
And the Ravens get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.